Hey everyone, Angelique Weiley here, business consultant, and today's topic revolves mainly around leadership and the difference between delegating and dumping on your employees. Now, first thing that I want to talk about is the importance of delegation. Number one, delegating to your employees is great for coaching and mentoring and growth of your employees. Of course, they all want to know what you do and they want to learn what you do and they want to be there to help you with what you do in case you want to go on vacation or you have maternity leave or something comes up. Your employees want to help you. That's the first thing. And you should have someone that helps you. You can't do everything by yourself. And a lot of people really just want to compartmentalize and say, no, no, only I can handle this. I'm so important and I'm the only one that should ever be handling all of this workload because I am so important to this company and I want to make sure that I am so important that they'll never let me go. Well, let me tell you, everybody's expendable and your company will let you go no matter how much knowledge you have. They will let you go tomorrow and they will figure out how to do your job without you there. So to have that thought in your head that I need to protect what I have and my knowledge, it's not true. It's not going to work. Okay. So give it up a little bit and, delegate to your employees and start teaching them how to do certain things. It gets number two, it gets workload off of your plate. You can't handle everything. You're going to go into a nervous breakdown. You're going to have a stress. It's very important that you look at your entire workload and say, is that something that myself as a director should be doing, or can I delegate that to a manager or a supervisor underneath me? Do I need to be doing that every month? Do I need to be doing these little tedious calls or meetings with vendors, or should I be focusing more on the 10,000 foot level of this business as a director where I should be? Getting some of this smaller stuff off your plate and delegating it really makes a good leader. It's a good sign of an amazing leader. So do it. And number three, you know what? We all have things to learn. So you get things off of your plate. You can ask your boss for things that maybe he can delegate to you. You can take on more projects. You'll have more time. You'll feel more comfortable. You'll have more trust in your business and in your employees. But as I was saying, there is a huge difference between delegating and dumping. So we're going to talk about that. Now, what you can do is you can write down a clear list of everything you do all day long. Whether it's I'm cutting purchase orders, or I'm talking on the phone to vendors, or I'm talking on the phone to customers, or I'm visiting customer sites, or I'm ordering inventory, or I'm shooting videos, or whatever it is that you may be doing all day long. Write a list of everything. And by priority, prioritize those things that you really think that you should handle. I mean, if it's budget related, things that employees really shouldn't be seeing, salaries, HR type stuff that employees shouldn't be seeing, you're never going to delegate that stuff, honestly. So mark that off the list. Now, if it's something that an employee should be learning, like how to order office supplies, that's definitely something that you could delegate as a manager or director. Put a check next to it, something that you might want to be able to delegate to somebody. Then, once you've done that and gone through your list, you want to think in your mind which employee you think has the most skills or is best suited to take over that task. And be fair. Don't just give all of these things to one of your employees. Divvy them up to, let's say you have 4 supervisors or 6 managers, divvy them up fairly. Everybody should be able to get a chance to learn something that you do or something new. It's a great tool for growth and development for your employees. And don't just give one employee all of those things, because that's not a very fair thing as a leader. But write their names next to each thing. I think that Skippy would be very good and organized and meticulous at doing this one thing. So I'm going to teach Skippy how to do this. And, Sally, she's very good at this. So I think I'm going to teach her how to do that. Clearly think in your mind who should be best for the task. And then from there, talk to them about it. Have a meeting with them, build them up. Your skills are awesome. You have, a very good way of managing and organizing this or that. And I think that you would be good if you learned part of my position. That way you can cover for me while I'm gone, or you could just take this over permanently. It's a great growth tool. I think it would be good for your performance review, blah, blah, blah. Build them up, right? And then set up a training schedule with them to get them trained on how to do it. That is proper delegation. So what is dumping? Dumping is taking that entire list of everything you do and say, yeah, I'm a director, so I don't think I should be doing anything other than sitting at my desk and playing solitaire today. So I am going to take everything I do, and I'm just going to give it to Skippy. And Skippy's going to do my job. Skippy is going to do absolutely everything on my list of to do. And I'm not going to do anything. And that's leading by example, because I'm showing Skippy how to do my job, and he is learning, and I feel good about that. No, that's not delegating, that's dumping. And if you feel that you're better than everybody, you don't need to be doing anything because you're a director, and what does a director do all day? A director golfs all day long, right? Or goes out to lunch with vendors all day. You're sadly mistaken. There's still a ton of work on your plate that you should be doing, and your employees should be seeing that you are a very busy person. The only reason why you're delegating is because you have too much on your plate, and you're trying to even out the workload a little bit, not dumping. Now, your employees don't expect to get 500 new tasks and then walk by your office and see you playing solitaire. It's probably not a good thing, and that's definitely dumping. So make sure you understand the line between dumping and delegating. And it's a growth opportunity. It's for succession planning. It's for coverage if you're out of the office. That's what delegating is for. It's to help you get some things off your plate so you can take on more and take on those bigger, high-dollar projects that you should be working on. It's not to clear your plate so that you have nothing to do and your employees are scrambling, running around with their heads cut off. Remember, you're the director, you're the manager. You are still to lead by example. You still are busy. You still have a lot on your plate. You still want to show your employees that you can handle it. You still want to have the respect and trust of your employees and faith. So don't make this about convenience for you. Make it as a coaching and growth and development thing, but also that you need help. Also that you would like to share some of your knowledge, that you're trustworthy, they can respect you, you can respect them, and turn it into a positive thing. Don't make this a negative. Please don't dump on your employees. It's not good for your character. It's not good for your identity. People will see right through that and see what kind of manager that you aren't, and it's not a good thing. So hopefully you take this advice, you look at what's on your plate, you start to delegate properly, take on some new projects yourself, and don't be lazy about it. Don't dump. Have a great day, and if you guys have any questions, you know where to find me. Take care.